Hello everyone, and thanks for watching. In this episode, I'm going to finish the installation of the floors and bolt everything down as tight as it can. Construct a few walls and raise them up. I got lots of advice from my family friend Steve. Thanks, Steve. He encouraged me to beef up lots of these headers and change them from 2x4s to 2x6s and really strengthen this tiny home. At the very end, my boys, they stepped up and helped me bolt everything down and even build a few headers themselves. Anyways, thanks for watching. Some of the subfloor here needs to be cut around with these wheel wells. That's a bit of a pain. Well, that took a lot of work just to get 2 panels in, 1 and 2. Lots of cutting, going around these bolts, making my way around the corners. I am on to next step. 8 more feet there. I'd say the trailer's got, that's halfway. More than halfway, that's 16 feet. Today is framing day. It's official, the first wall is getting constructed. I tried to do it last night. I had a big problem. I put my bottom plate here on the top, and now I gotta switch them, put them back, and then adjust that upper window. That's frustrating, but I'm doing that right now, and then I'm gonna put this up just in time to go to work. Well, that just happened. the first wall. It's up, supported. I'm gonna screw it down, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna be done for the day. I'll do more tomorrow. My 2 windows in there, 1, 2. Oh, this looks awesome. So I figured let's do this right. And I took the top of my windowsill off and I want to put a header there. So cut that a little shorter. And I'm building my headers out of 2x4. I've got extra 1/4 inch plywood here that I use for the underside. And so I got the 2 pieces here, and then we're gonna go with another 2x4. I'll sandwich those all together and they'll go up top. Now that already looks so much stronger. I should have done that from the get-go. Anyways, supports the whole thing all the way up down. I love it. All right, so even after rebuilding it with 2x4s, I still cut it all apart and built it up with 2x6s. Yeah, sure. Yeah. So I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to bring this around. Okay. It's not going to go until I lift it more. Got glove.
Okay, you need that?
I just got those the other day, or today actually.
Got it on the right way?
That's why it's just not yet. There we go. Okay. Get a couple starters in. I love doing this. I'm having so much fun. This is amazing. There's our super duper triangle window, diamond shape, and all the other framing. This is really turning out awesome. I'm gonna get a view from down low. Really start seeing what it's gonna look like. Just cool. Inside here is my roofing sheeting. Just looking for the code here, but 14 sheets. Picked them up for $360. I'm gonna call this building a sawhorse. So you can do anything after you watch a YouTube video. Here we go. 1, 2. We have 2 legs. I'm quite tall, so I wanted my sawhorse to be taller than everything else. 36 inches tall. There's 4 legs. Both of these sawhorses were built with 2x4s. I made the legs about 36 inches tall. Kind of made an I-beam construction out of the top of it. Lots of strength there. And I used both these sawhorses to be my tabletop for the rest of my build. Beautiful. Good height for me too, because I'm 6'3". Here, now I got a workstation. 2 sawhorses, chop saw, little supports on either end, screwdriver off the ground, saw off the ground. Now it's time for my next wall. Clean up some stuff and let's get going. Right now I'm just building kind of like a header that's meant to go over top of this wheel well. So to support a window and the roof. And I want it to be a little overkill, so I'm using a 2x8. The distance is pretty good. And laminated inside is 2 1/4-inch sheets of plywood to get the right depth. And that's gonna go right there. Okay, so this is wall number 3. I just finished building this wall. And every single wall that I do, I'm getting better and better. A little more support on the windows. My header's looking good, lots of support, 2 top plates. It just means I gotta add some more things to these walls here, add the top plate. Spacing looks good. So when I put a 4x8 sheet on this, everything will line up to center. So put this down, put it down, and we'll watch the wall rise. I'm a pretty cool guy. Ouch. Let's see if I can put this in a good spot. Hey. Maybe over here. Yeah, that'll be good. You know, you gotta be like 6'3", 230 pounds to get this stuff done. There we go. Just like that. Fits like a glove. Like a glove. Now that is feeling awesome. Look at this big window, nice roof line. I love it. Let's see what it looks like from this side. Okay. Oh yeah. All right, here's a little heads up on what's going on right now. I'm just finishing one of these, our last corner. And I got a window, top plate. I've got, it's hard to do that. Where are we here? Flip around. Header, it's like the bottom, studs, bottom of the window, header, and this hole here, another window's got to go in there, and I just barely have enough wood here to finish the job. I don't even know. I really hope that's 50 inches. If it's not, we don't have enough. I don't have enough. And then I can complete that section, and one of the things I got to do is drill holes for those tie rod ends, and then I can pop it up, screw it in. I don't know if I can get that done before I gotta go get the kids. Always a time crunch. Can't just work on it. Hey Logan.
Hi.
Helping out, eh? All the way until it's cranked down.
It's not working.
Oh, check the little switch on the top there. There's a little switch. Yeah, there you go. Get that switch in the right spot.
The right spot?
In the correct spot.
Oh.
Just sink that washer and then you move on to the next one. 20 more to go.
That's taking a long time.
You might be able to do it by hand right now. Spin it. We just got to get past the top threads because they're really sharp, and then you can do it by hand. There you go. Just check that the washer's buried into the wood. That's good enough. That's it. Go to the next one. So these here are the finished product. Washer, nut, I can't remember, 5/8 I think, 5/8 tie rod ends. Anyways, they're about every 4 feet all the way down, cranked down. And another one there. And those honestly hold everything down. It's also screwed in over and over and over and over all the way down as well into the plywood floor. Cohen's making a header. We are redoing our headers. Cohen, we're building this big, huge 2x6 header, and that's going to support my bedroom loft. Oh, well done. That was a good one. Good. So every 2 feet, I want 2 screws. That'll help out a lot, right? Make it really, really solid. Yeah, perfect. All right, you keep going on that. I'm going to do some other things. You good there? Okay, I'm still in rebuild mode. I'm still in rebuilding mode, and what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to redo some of these headers, make them 2x6s instead of just 2x4s, and then a couple cripple plates to make them a little stronger. So mostly today has been frustrating because I've been tearing apart stuff, putting it back together, and that is tough for me. My next job will be, I'm going to be ripping off this 2x4 right here. I'm going to cut into each one of these little studs, 2x4s. I'm going to rip that one out, and we're going to replace it with a 2x6. So that will give me the extra support over this big window here that we have and down to the ground. I do want to take into account where I'm going to put my 4x4 beams that are going to support our lofts. So I'm kind of considering that as well. Okay, completed. 2x6 header, a 2x4 header on the top. That's it. Oh, it's looking good. Couple little small pieces and I'm done. Hey, thanks for watching today. I finished a lot of framing. I fixed a lot of problems. I love including my kids and having them come out there and pull some wrenches and get the screwdriver going. On my next video, I'm going to complete the next side. I've learned so much about building and framing. Hopefully you'll have less problems. And then on to the roof. It's all exciting. I can't wait. Please follow, subscribe, and see you soon.